Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Recreations. Meh. I say meh to this game. I haven't been playing as much.
Rune Factory.
But I did play a little bit of it today. Just what's the time on that? Yeah, that would have been half an hour ago. The time's off by an hour. It's actually should say 1600 hours, aka 4:30 in the afternoon. Because it's now 5:10. So I was playing this and, got to the point where, Lily's relationship maxes out. So here we are. I played this game again, like maybe 2 or so days ago. Played through, on a different save file to get the relationship going. It's taken till now. It's not maxed out there, but after talking to her and giving her an orange, it will be. So let's do this.
Good morning. Let's do our best today.
I really like my name, Dad. It sounds kind of like Princess. Of course, I don't always live up to that name.
This is for me? But isn't this awfully rare? I'm going to put it on tonight's menu. Thanks!
Good morning. I'm pleased to see you looking well.
I love this tree line in the street. I find it so soothing. I find it maddening, personally. It's like I've only been, the few times I've played this game since, the previous part, I haven't done it all in, one long hitting, so it's not as tedious. That's the ticket to this game. You gotta play it in short intervals, maybe 2 hours at most, If you play it any longer than that, you will lose your goddamn mind at how tedious it gets.
Ah, I do love grilled fish. I'll accept your gift gladly.
It's just typical though, Well, you know what would be even more typical? If, after all this, I go through with that, Battle Royale with Dinosaurs and Jurassic World Evolution 2, and freaking Sierra of all characters wins. Because that would take even longer to get to hers. Because look at this. Everyone else, aside from Sierra, has been maxed out. Well, I suppose Josie still has one to go, but yeah, so it takes quite a while to get to Lily's max one. But yeah, kind of tedious.
Good morning. Good morning. The day is full of promise, isn't it?
This island has a lot of hills, doesn't it?
What should I do?
I'm wondering if that's the reason I tend to trip and fall all the time. I don't think so. I have an orange. Come to think of it, do they have bananas in the Rune Factory universe?
Oh, I love this. Thank you very much.
Because just imagine her slipping on a banana peel. Oh, hi, Aden. Do you have a moment to chat? Thank you. This'll be new, I guess. New as in, it's basically the same scene, except this time we're going to say yes instead of no. I made breakfast for my sisters and sons the other day, and they all said it was good. Oh, really? You should invite me next time. I don't know about that. I'll think about it. What's stopping you? Well, maybe it's selfish of me, but there's something about cooking for just you that I really enjoy. Wonder if she'll trip over.
You've given me so much support. I still wouldn't be able to cook a thing if not for you.
Because, when you say no... Well, you don't say no, well, we'll get to it.
You're so nice to me. Why is that?
Well, It's like if you just say, oh, because he's family to me, she's like, oh, I misunderstood, sorry, oh, bye, and then she trips over and the Dean just stares at her, doesn't even offer to help her out. But this time, on this specific save file, it's because I love you. Oh?
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. I wouldn't kid about something like that.
You know, it'd be funny if you could actually say, yeah, I was just kidding, actually. Be an extra dick.
Lily, I want you and I to be a couple.
A couple of fools.
I'm sorry. I can't be with you that way.
Oh?
I mean, I can't see myself being with anybody that way.
You're kidding. But why? Why? I have to know the reason.
How does it feel, Aden, to be on the opposite side, the receiving side of rejection?
My job is to take care of my younger sisters, to make sure that Odette and Violet are happy. Unless I can learn to do chores around the inn properly, I can never take care of them the way I should have been from the start.
Really? Just acting like they're kids, man. You all run the inn together, man.
That's why you've been studying cooking and practicing cleaning and laundry?
Yes, they've spent so many years handling all the cooking and cleaning that I couldn't do. I need to start repaying them. I hope you understand.
Of course I don't understand!
This is the most nonsensical excuse I've ever heard.
Do you really think that's what they want from you? How upside down is that? Making yourself miserable isn't going to make your sisters happy. Have you ever heard Odette and Violet talking about you? What they want most is for you to be happy. That's what being a family is all about.
And you be happy with me, only me, so accept my love, Jim.
So don't think they wouldn't want you to seize a chance at happiness. I swear to you that I will make you happier than anyone else ever could.
So he really is basically this. Like, I was just joking. He basically essentially is saying, you know, be with me, that's what you want, isn't it? It's like, Aden, you're such a chat.
I want you to be with me.
You mean you really like me that much?
Aden, on this save file?
Even though I'm such a klutz?
Of course. I don't care about that.
Maybe that's why he was drawn to you for boys. Like, you're such a klutz. I find that attractive.
You've been working so hard to improve yourself, all to make your sisters happy. I've never met anyone with such a kind heart.
But not any of the other people on the islands.
Oh,
Aden.
thank you. You've made me so happy.
Did Aden's voice actor leave the building again? You made me so happy, and I'll do everything I can to keep you happy. This is a lot more drama-filled than I thought it was going to be. I've never seen this scene before. You're dating Lily? Well, that was certainly interesting. Because, as I said before, back in the day, the only one I married was Odette. And then after that, I did date Violet on a different save file, but I didn't even get to the date itself because I lost interest. This is all new to me.
Oh.
A date? No, Aden, isn't it? Yeah. It is nice to tease a grown woman that way. I'm not teasing, I'm just asking if you want to go on a date. Well then, I'd like that. Really? What was that transition? Okay, so why don't you meet me at noon on the 22nd at Church Plaza? I mean, Jesus Christ, 20 seconds? That's ridiculous. That sounds fine, don't be late. I can't wait. Oh my god, we're at the 8th as well. Oh Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever. And here was me thinking, debating to myself, like, could I stretch it out so that they get married in summer, so I will unlock the cutscene in summer? And now I'm like, well, you know, the next date would be in spring. I don't know if I could stomach going through an entire season. I mean, I'm already gonna have to go all the way through winter as it is. We'll see how it goes, I guess. What adorable hat, I love it. Where's the relationship dialogue?
Oh my.
I'm hopeless. When I'm with you, I just can't hold in my joy, even though I'm older than you. What is the age difference between these characters? Gotta think of it. Odette is the middle child, right? And Sonja commented that she's older than her. Is Sonja older than Aden? Or is the age gap between Odette and Lily like 2 or 3 years? Nobody, we have no idea how old anyone actually is. Oh, I love that about her.
Oh my.
Oh, she's a full-grown woman, Aden.
You silly boy.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that to do voice actors.
Oh my.
The house is your home now, Aden. Make yourself comfortable there. Oh, Aden, what is your favorite thing about me? Well. It's like you be your face, your personality, everything. Well, he did say, you know, he's never met a kind of person for your personality.
Huh?
Really, thank you, that makes me happy. Haven't forgot about winter 22nd, have you? We're meeting at 12 noon at the church party. I'll scold you if you're late. My brother goes to mature the amazing, it makes the drinks taste better. Now it's come to mind that the spirit songs are actually supposed to make drinks taste better. No, that's not it, Lily. It's your great singing. I'm sure it is.
Oh.
I think so. Hearing you say that makes me feel better. Thank you.
Oh my. Oh my. You silly boy.
Oh man. That dialogue. So cold, I don't even want to get out of bed on days like this. Staying nice and cozy in bed all day, that would be lovely. Maybe I'll dream about that tonight. Yeah. But we've got plenty of time, you know, for more dialogue. Bacchus on the move now, he's still asleep. I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, because 22nd, that's just crazy, man. I want to get this part, you know, recorded and edited, you know, because I'll be uploading part wherever for Digimon World Next Order tonight, and that's the last one I've got recorded in advance, and that means, you know, next record session.
Good morning.
So cold.
Good morning. Good morning.
I made some cookies, Elena loved them too. Just like, I just very instinctively skipped over that because I'm so used to doing that. Because when I've been playing this game off screen, I just skip through the dialogue at this point. Bake cookies, James.
Yeah.
It's actually a hobby of mine, making collections. Give them to Lena's bid for improving the mood, so I make them all the time. Yeah, I've noticed whenever Pandora is there, the order of them leaving is Gerard, Kelsey, then Quinn.
Good morning!
And Pandora takes a sweet ass time. What's up, Quinn? You've been very quiet. What's up, Quinn? You've been very quiet. What the fuck? You sounded just like me. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Quinn says she's going to copy people today. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, okay, I get it. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, you may be wondering why I've got this fish of all things in the middle there. It's because I was doing a quest for this ass bag. I brought you a Zarella, whatever the hell you pronounce it. Zarella, whatever. You're much better than my grandson. Despite the fact that he usually wins fishing contests. I remember fishing is a battle, it's all about such ways to feel like the fun of maintaining the upper hand. Plus, I'm totally focused. Okay. I'm taking this. Well, here's a little allowance for you. Holtz!
Oh, morning.
But I'll talk to you later. Is she gonna step outside, or is she not?
It is a fine... You have not neglected your morning audience with me. Excellent.
When I begin in the morning, the entire world will be under my dominion, and be convenient with that. It's not gonna happen. I've seen this dialogue so many goddamn times. It's annoying.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one.
What am I even doing anyway? I'm reading this shit anyway. There's not really anything to it. Dialogue? Ah, forget it. How many days, how many weeks will it take to get to 20 seconds? Yeah, I thought as much. Even though, not Harmony Day. That's the trouble. Every time I go for these save files, it's gonna freaking start in fall, like late in fall, and any marriage candidates, whatever, will, inevitably go throughout winter and into spring. Which is annoying, because you got freaking Harmony Day. Gotta make chocolate stuff. I mean, you don't have to. Don't have to take part in the festivities, but it's the peer pressure. So, 1 week, 2 weeks, and 2 days. Can I be bothered to do all that today? That's the question. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll give it a shot. I could always just put on Digimon World Next Door record session on hold for a day, maybe. But before I, stop this first half of this part, I guess, I'd just like to say that I finally got around to doing I can't really call it a practice run, but replaying Persona 3. It's like I say practice run, but then say not really a practice run, because I'm playing on New Game Plus. And I checked, I bought that game off the PSN back when, they made that announcement, we're closing the PSN, and then they didn't. So, people were like, let's buy a bunch of games. They must have known what they were doing now. So that was like 2021, so that's like 2 years ago. It feels longer than that, seriously. Since the global pandemic, it feels like time is all out of whack. It feels like it was 3 years ago, but it was only 2. And the crazy thing is, a remake of that game is being released next year. It's just crazy, man. But I want to get around to Let's Playing that, soon. Sometime this year, So I'll let this Let's Play or the Digimon World Next Order Let's Play, when they get completed, I'll move on to that. Because currently, like I said, because I played the game 2 years ago, I've got this, New Game Plus from my original save file playthrough. So I've been playing on New Game Plus and basically breezing through the game. I've been following a walkthrough to, get all the social links going. I messed up on one day, but hopefully I can salvage it at the end. I'm gonna probably use that walkthrough in the Let's Play as well to see if I can get it all done in one, go, because part of the reason for this practice run I'm doing is just in case I miss certain social links, so then I could just show them on that, which is why I'm reluctant to play too far into it. Because, for example, I've got the Hierophant social link up to level 8 already, which is crazy. I'm like up to the the day or the second day after the first exams, which I breezed through because, you know, things that carry over to New Game Plus are your level, which is insane, your money, which is also insane, all your weapons and equipment, which is insane, the Persona thingamabob, which is also insane, but also your stats like Charm, Courage, and Academics. So those are all maxed out. So it's like... It was funny because Junpei, with this one of the main characters, is like asked just like, "Are you studying?" I was like, "Nope." And he's like, "You're lying, aren't you? You just study really hard." It's like, no, generally, I don't need to study. Academics are through the roof. You just go to sleep immediately every night and have a good rest. Of course, when I let's play it, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be a lot of studying then. It's going to be a pain in the ass when I actually get around to let's playing it, because yeah, I just like. Replaying it really, I can see why they remake it, you know, because it's the controls, well, not maybe to an extent controls, some of the social links, because in Persona 3, for example, female characters basically count as you dating them, so you max out their social link, or go through their social link in general, you eventually get to a point where if you see any other female character for their social link, they will get jealous. So it's kind of weird. Hopefully they improve on that in the remake, where they make it so that it's obvious, you know? It's like, okay, you got the option to date them or not, so that you can max them all out with any confidence. Because seriously, that's some BS. What else I would think of? Oh yeah, because of like how over-leveled I am. I just got the most powerful sword. Well, it might not be the most powerful sword, but it's pretty powerful. And I'm like level 87 because it carried over from, you know, the previous save file. So I basically just knock out any of these shadows at the start of the game in one shot. It's just like everyone else gets reverted back to level 1. But the protagonist is a freaking machine, man. It's like, get up to the bosses, yeah, bam, done. So it's, you know, doesn't prepare me for, you know, the actual difficulty when I actually let's play, because I'll be at level 1 in the let's play, so I'm not quite prepared for that, at least. Any other comments on that there? Not really. It's like, you know, the remake, I hope they also improve on, you know, stuff like the combat. Because the combat in, you know, I haven't played Persona 4 in years, but, you know, I definitely feel like they improved. They must have improved with each game, obviously. The Persona 3, the 4, the 5, you know, add little tweaks to make the gameplay more fluid. For example, what I liked in Persona 5 is that you could open up a map and fast travel to wherever you want to go. In Persona 3, you've got to walk to the end of the area to access the map, and that's kind of tedious. So there's probably going to be a lot of quality of life improvements, I imagine, in that game. Also the graphics as well. And maybe the cutscenes as well, because seeing the characters with no detail in their hair, you just see these nice animations, but it's like the equivalent of, okay, we just did an outline of hair in MS Paint and then used the fill paint option for one color and left it as that. It just kind of looks a bit static or whatever. Anyways, I've been rambling this whole time without doing anything, that my controller is actually disconnected from lack of use. Come on, get it back on. There's one thing I want to show you in this game before I, you know, go on with the off-screening until late, and that is... where is it? Sun Squid. Now this is very strange and adds to mystery. Remember how I commented on a mystery fish in the seaside cave? I just assumed it was the sun squid. Because, you know, it's like, oh yeah, that explains it, you know. On a lower level it'd be impossible to catch. Wrong! At just level 27 fishing, I was able to catch 2 of these things. So, the mystery fish remains a mystery. So, yeah. Maybe whenever I eventually get to play in the Aden save file again, or hopefully not save over the wrong save file, maybe I'll, you know, fish a lot in the seaside cabin, see if I can find out what that fish could possibly be, because it doesn't seem like it's the sun squid. I wonder if maybe it's not even a fish, maybe there's like a random chance of fishing up an item or something. It feels like that could be a thing, but I don't know how that would work. It's just like, there's one location to have that. I'm pretty sure that's a thing in Rune 34, but whatever. Enough rambling. So, gonna off-screen go through. I don't know if I'll do this all today, because it's like 25 to 6 as I'm recording right now, so you know. That means 3 hours from now I'd be uploading, and by that point I'd be tired as well, because I woke up at like 5 AM because my sleeping sucks. It's like, previous day woke up at 7, today woke up at 5. You just can't win. Anyway, so that's gonna do until you know, I get to the day of the dates. So off screening until then, whether it be recorded today or tomorrow, whatever the case. See you then. One day later. Today's a long way a day. We promised to meet at noon at Church Plaza, right? Oh, yeah, controller disconnected. Come on. You have a date today.
Good morning.
Yeah, the whole idea of me like, yeah, I could, you know, 3 hours before uploading for Digimon World X Story. Yeah, I could totally get through how many days was it? I can't even remember at this point. I think it was on this week. It's like basically off-screen 2 in-game weeks. Yeah, that's doable now. No, not in one day. Well, it would be, but not the hour that I was playing it. And besides, it took me forever just to get to this point, man. I could have, you know, gone through the days faster than I did, but I tended to my islands a bit, you know. Befriended 2 monsters, which is interesting because I'd noticed that on the other save file where I married Sonja, for example, I was able to befriend 3 monsters, but only 2 for this save file. So I imagine what happened is, ignore that for a second. I think it might be you. Yeah, it's definitely you, because you can see by the happiness smile things there. Because the other save file must have been before I befriended the last of the flower monsters to get all the unique flowers. So that must have been why I was able to recruit 3 instead of 2 this one. Well, you may notice here that there are 2 KKK member-looking ghosts. And they look identical. Not just in their image here. Actually, is it identical? Was there like a slight difference in color? Nah, I think they look identical. They definitely look identical in person as well, but the difference between this one and the other one is this. This one's a Grim Reaper. It grows bronze, gold, emerald, and diamonds. None of which it has grown so far, but the fact that it can grow those is insane. No other monster can grow diamonds but this monster. I found it on a one of those statue shrines you lift out of the ocean on F5. Should have nicknamed him Brock Lesnar, really, but that's But he's basically one of those monsters that, you know, the monster summon thing? The ones that don't actually summon anything until you destroy it. Because when you destroy it, a special, unique monster pops up. It may look identical to a regular ghost, but it's unique. The same thing was the case for Squirren here. He's a king squeak. There's regular squeak, I guess, that you can get, and I think he only grows maple. And the king version here grows maple and oak, so you get different stuff with it. Anyways, the other monster I befriended was a weagle called Wiley. It's a bird. It gives you feathers every now and then. Also, I've noticed the, see that weird highlight on these? That highlights when the monster that, you know, gives you stuff like milk and stuff like that is ready to, you know, be harvested for that. So I can, like, get wool, well, some wool fleece, milk, gold, egg, and honey. And when he's available for it, a bird feather and a ruby. You can see here, this is called a wyvern, but it's basically identical to a claw dragon, for example. Claw dragons give you silver, while the wyvern, which is the super king version, gives you gold. So yeah. Only 2 new monsters then. I had to get the Grim Reaper twice because the barn was full, because even if one of your islands isn't full, it will still be like, oh yeah, you gotta like have the barn empty, because that's where they go by default. It's annoying. So I have to
Good morning. I'm pleased to see you.
send the
well.
goblin, that goblin that I got to Winter Island while waiting, you know? I read in the Book of Master Swordsman who could get in free thrusts on my lunch. I tried to attempt it myself. However, I'm still far too unskilled. You can have some salmon.
Ah, I do love grilled fish. I'll accept your gift gladly.
Wonder how long this part will be.
Good morning. Let's do our best
'Cause
today.
Yesterday, the previous half of this video was like 20-something minutes long. Sure is cold.
This is for me? But isn't this awfully rare? I'm going to put it on tonight's menu. Thanks!
Good morning. The day is full of promise, isn't it?
Also notice her dialogue, you know, when she greets us, doesn't change at all. I've talked to her in the afternoon as well, it's the same dialogue. So I wonder if it only changes if you get married. I'll see you today at 12 noon at the church plaza. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Oh, I love this. Thank you very much.
Oh no, that's not that one, is it? I hope not. It's like, oh, James, yeah, you gotta talk to him while he's in the freaking port, the harbor, you know. I hate those type of requests where it's time specific and location specific.
Good morning.
We're having a sale tomorrow at the clinic. I need to stock up on medicine. You know, actually, I'll wait.
Oh, morning.
I'm making matching aprons for Lady Electra and I right now. Really, that's cool. You have to show me when you're done. No way, I've never showed you. Why not? Also, by the way, before I forget to mention, the next part will be where Dean will marry Lillian. As I've mentioned before, once that part's uploaded, any votes, which will be none, let's face it, there'll be no additional votes since you know, Violet and Elena. But those 2 polls, I will keep them possibly valid even after all this. But my point is, if there's no additional votes by the time the next part's uploaded, I'm going with the idea of having dinosaurs fight it out in Jurassic World Evolution 2 to decide who Aden marries next, and then after that, marry Violet, and that'll be it for the Let's Play. So finally move on to Persona 3 after that. It's like, if there are any votes after that, though, I will consider, not necessarily like guaranteed or anything, but could do bonus parts somewhere down the line if anyone's interested in seeing our characters get married that don't get married in the Let's Play. That makes sense.
Can I really have this? I won't give it back to you even if you ask for it, you know.
And one thing I've also realized is there'll be Let's Play in Silent Hill Downpour soon. That's on the PS3. That means I have to set up the damage by splitter for that as well. It's so tedious.
Good morning. Good morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
Come to think about it, the same would apply to Persona 3. It's just like, it's just so tedious. It's easier to record when it's on the PS4, but you know, a lot of PS3 Let's Plays, it seems.
Wonderful!
I hope it will be sunny again tomorrow. I wanna screw this popsicle stand. I'm going to re-intend to my monsters for it. Partially to show you the new monsters and, you know, to pass time a little bit, so we get a little thrill through the day. I like to, you know, waste time till it's at least 9 AM so that, you know, everyone's out and about, and if they're not out and about, I can just walk into the buildings without having to knock on the damn door. So as you can see, this is the newest member. They're asleep because it's like not even 7 AM. Can you guess which one is which? Because I can't. The only way to be able to tell is to interact with them. Yeah, that's the regular ghost. So this one is the new one. This one's the Grim Reaper, this one is the ghost. They look identical, but they grow very different things. Oh my god, that's a lot of rubies. I'm thinking for the next, you know, marriage candidate, whoever it ends up being, is like in the background. I think the monster I will befriend for mining will probably be an old rogue. Just to get a different gem like sapphire or emerald, you know? I've pretty much gotten all of the unique minerals and stuff at this point. Not all on one save file, obviously, but across them all. Well, I say that, but you know, the gems technically haven't got all of them. We've got one that grows emeralds now, so that's emeralds and rubies down, but we're still never befriended a monster that can grow sapphire or aquamarine. Been a while since I attended the island's on screen. I'm not going to be doing this full here. I'm just as soon as I pick up these and replants, I am going back into the barn to harvest all the stuff and then head back to talk to everyone else. And then I will come back to the islands. Off screen, of course. bottles. Some milk. Oh wait, that's gold. Some milk. Chug it down. Some honey. Chug it down. Get an egg. And some smokies. What level is he? He's very low level, I think. Yeah, level 9. Can't remember. It was one of those sunken. I think it was a statue head that was sunken. That's how I got it from. So similar to the Grim Reaper, but I think in a different location. Although I think they spawn in the same location as well.
Hi! Good morning.
Whoops. It's like, because I've been playing this game off screen and just skip through dialogue, it's instinct at this point. What a stylish hat.
Ooh, a fruit tart. Did you make this yourself? Wow! Morning. Morning! It's gonna be a fun day. What's up? Selling something?
I'm not sure, actually. I guess we can sell some iron,
Thanks.
some bronze,
Thanks.
some spinach.
Thanks. 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 What'll it be? We'll bring it to your shed. Well, Bismarck will.
What's that, y'all? It looks really cool. I don't see what's so cool about the harvester. It's not the first time she's commented on that.
Ooh, this is crazy cute. You have awesome taste.
I keep making her necklaces each day because, you know, adds to crafting. Not that fine difficult monster are you, Dean? Don't go put yourself in dangerous positions because I'm not there to watch out for you anymore. And we're not married on the safe file and stuff. I already talked to Aden, didn't I? Anyone else hanging about? No?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling today?
I'm having a sale tomorrow. 30% off, so be sure to stop by. This better not be the request I think it is. There you go.
You seem to be doing well today.
That's off the bird every time. And you know what? This whole time I've had the volume down low as I've been playing the game off screen, and all I can hear in the background is the music going, like the bass line. That's all I can hear of the music. You're about a job in the bulletin board, right? Sorry to arrest you, but can you go get some material for my brother? It is. God damn it, this hasn't been advanced. She's always so goddamn impatient. Well, I'm certainly impatient. I can't stand it anymore.
Whoa! I've been wanting this! Thanks, you're a lifesaver!
It's like I was even thinking of maybe stretching out this relationship with Lily to at least summer to get a summer wedding, but you know, screw it, I'm just gonna go with spring.
Huh?
Latest purchase. I think it came today.
Wait 1 moment, please.
Just wait a moment, I'll check out shipment and well, the boat hasn't come yet. You ask me when I'm at the harbor. Specific locations. I hate it. I hate it so very, very much. Talked to Mikado, didn't I? I guess I'm not going to be going back to the islands then. I'm just going to be waiting at the harbor for James to either show up or no show, whichever.
Good morning!
Yeah, damn man, what it is you can do, man. Can't see what you got me right. I have nothing to say.
Good morning.
I got banned by my sister again for climbing trees.
Hey!
How many times do I have to warn you to watch your tongue?
Oh, yeah, but it's the truth.
Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
You know, it's like nearly quarter to frickin' 8 p.m. for God's sake here. You know, I'll be uploading for Little Bacchus in about an hour's time. It's just so time consuming this game is, man. Oh, how did you come to see me? How nice. Oh my, oh, it's so awkward. I hope I win the Battle Royal. Electra, I got some bad news for you on that. I want the dinosaurs to match the colors that you got, and the new ones with kind of a pink color are Ceratosaurus and Cryolophosaurus, both of which are kind of weak. I don't know, I'm still debating what dinosaurs to use, you know, for that Battle Royal to decide who would be nice next. Because I don't want to give any unfair advantages. Like, for example, so currently I was thinking Albertosaurus for Sierra, but that would put her at an advantage because she'd be the biggest dinosaur in the match. But I could, you know... I mean, it doesn't guarantee victory. So, like, in all the Jurassic World Evolution videos I've done, like, for example, Royal Rumble parodies, like Indominus Rex and Indoraptor, and T-Rex. T-Rex is the perfect example, actually. T-Rex has never won a single damn match, ever, in the history of my Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos. Never won once. And Indominus and Indoraptor, they never win the Rumble. They always get eliminated. So, you know, when there's multiple dinosaurs involved, you go out of the way, you know. Maybe I'll also look to the herbivores on the roster, you know. See if I can get a strong herbivore that could, you know, fit with the medium carnivores. I don't know. We'll see when I get to that point, I guess.
Thank you so much. Now, what sort of accessory should I make with this?
It is a fine morning. You have not neglected your morning audience with me. Excellent.
Now that I think about it, it's just like, yeah, she doesn't stand a chance because she might be represented by Ceratosaurus. And then I was going on about Albertosaurus, for example. It's like, in my Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos, I had a tag team match. Ceratosaurus and Bacchus, they don't get along, but they fought 2 Albertosaurus. And the Ceratosaurus was the one to win the match by taking down one of the Albertosaurus. So it is possible, it's just unlikely. Meanwhile, for Pandora, I'm currently thinking, you know, maybe Baryonyx. You know, one of the smaller medium carnivores. So she wouldn't really stand much of a chance either. It's either that or Cryolophosaurus. Because that one would kind of have a similar color scheme, I don't know. I didn't read your dialogue, sorry, you said something in another domain, something I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one.
Who's left on the talking? You two and... now Bismarck. I don't think I talked to him yet, have I? Right, we're supposed to be going on a date, yeah, here I am doing the morning routine like as usual, and they're not in here, they're outside.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be.
Better give me a pair of glasses, Fred. Too bad ID. I'm not old Fred anything.
I wonder how he will react to us marrying Lily, because he seems to be her #1 fan.
Morning there. How you feeling?
I'm having a sale tomorrow. It'll be a blast of ass. to examine it. And he's like, yeah, I'll be out of the sale bar, it'll be great. It's like, yeah. I'm not gonna buy anything from you though, because I never do. Because you sell stuff that I already have.
Good morning. Good morning.
Time to tip and from later. We get low in stock. Blah, blah, blah. I can't be after all that shit. Got more important things to do, like wait for freaking James while waiting for the date with wait. He's not even here anymore. You see, this is why James sucks. You know, he'll just casually leave the island, usually when you've got a request related to some bitch. James, you suck. And you know what else sucks? This bulletin board, it sucks. Because now, I've got two choices. I'll complete this request, or, yeah, this request, actually. I think this request, you gotta give her a gold ring, but I'm not high enough level. A few levels short of being able to make one of the items she needs. This one requires bringing her a frickin' protein boost, which is a rare item and you have to get it appraised, and it's random chance. This one, not happening because of how high level I'd have to be to make that shit. Then again, I guess this one I could easily do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this really quickly. I was thinking of, you know, off-screen some stuff here while we wait for the date, but screw it. Can I even make what yeah, I can. So we've seen her reaction to a toy duck and the woolly doll, but we've not seen her react to the fan. That I cannot make, because I suck at this. Will she be a fan of the fan, or will she not be a fan of the fan? Look at the basement. I mean, I don't think we even get anything for completing this. She just has unique dialogue related to whatever toy you bring her. It's kept me waiting now, I'll go and get it. It's clown. Fully want to give me some tribute to celebrate my resurrection. That happened freaking several hundred years ago. I was asleep for 400 years after all, that's how long this Let's Play's been going on. 400 years, okay, I guess this is some so. I mean, we are close to 300 parts, you know. There's no way this is again 400 parts because, you know, I already stated there's only 2 more marriages after this, and that's it for the Let's Play. Anything after that will just be bonus parts. I wait for what will surely be a splendid tribute.
Very nice.
Oh, you have pleased me greatly. What a stylish fan. I find it quite satisfactory. I must commend you. You've got such a good minion. This truly is worthy tribute of my resurrection. So I guess she's fine with any of those, I guess. Well, now she'd react to a toy sword. I mean, I'm nowhere near high enough level to make one. Now we just wait for the date, so I'm gonna off-screen until Lily appears on screen. A little late today, are we? She always does that. Where are you walking? I've noticed she tends to walk around in weird patterns.
Hello. I see you're doing well.
It's like they're in the snow festival, for example. She'll walk towards the elevator for no apparent reason, just to backtrack to the center of the square. It's soon of noon. It is noon. This is Elena all over again. I guess this is what happens when they're late. Very sorry, you must have taken extra time to plan for our dates. Did you wait? You must have waited. Yeah, kind of a bit. No, I just got here myself. You're right on time. Why, if we, you know, skip out on the fact that it was a few seconds late. You're too kind. Let's compliment the accessories. Oh, thank you. Just the same ones I always wear, but I suppose on our day-to-day things look different. Why don't we take a stroll together? And by stroll, you mean let's sit down. Is she actually shorter than Aden?
Another cold day, isn't it? Oh, can we go to the church? The decorations there are beautiful. It's as though the whole island is cloaked in white snow, with only the church standing out in color. I don't usually think of it that way. Just today. I wonder why.
The colors actually match her hair. It's clothes, doesn't it? Maybe because you're with me?
I'm always amazed at your self-confidence.
Eddie.
But you could be right. Guess what? I made lunch for you today. Ta-da! I made it from scratch. Give it a try. I hope it tastes all right. I think it came out well.
Mediocre. Delicious. Deliciously mediocre.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy.
This part's over 50 minutes now. This is ridiculous.
I wasn't sure what you like to eat, so I was a bit worried. I'm so relieved to hear you like it.
Now, considering she's only recently gotten decent at cooking, after a lot of practice, she would not be able to make his favorite dish, which is apparently sushi, because that is really high level. Can we go that way? My voice actress went in that direction. Next season they will stand there to get married. See, it happens every time. Same scene. Are you alright? Did my voice actor say it? I don't know, I was speaking over it. Sorry, I just got a little carried away. The bell chime as the snow begins to fall. Huh? It's the same scene for every winter date. It's the same for all the dates, really. We've still never seen summer or, you know, fall. Because I don't have the patience to go through, like, that long with a relationship to have a date in one of those, you know? Oh, this is amazing. Aden.
I love you.
Yeah. I was just jokingly thinking in my head it'd be funny if it zoomed in on her boobs, but it did. Kind of. What is this feeling washing over me? I love it so much. I am being swept away by the breeze, taking him down to his death in the depths of the ocean. It's now or never to make that big decision. I don't want to live with regrets. Well, you can't make that big decision right now, I'm afraid, because you don't have the ring. Isn't this romantic? I'll never forget this day. So I don't have a ring, but I do have a fruit buffet, which is a favorite, but you won't comment on it as such because it's a date.
How
Ma, you went to all the trouble to get this ready for today. Thank you, I'm so happy, even though you give me that every single day. Please ask me out again. I will proceed to do that immediately then. It's so cold out. Make sure you take a bath and warm up before going to bed. I know that, I'm not kidding. You're not? Oh, that reminds me. She still has some sort of generic dialogue, right? And you know, they're dating, right? You know, they just went on a date. Can you guess what one of the generic dialogue that she always gives just happened to, you know, happen? She's like, think of me as your older sister. It's like, okay, now that's questionable. It's just like, what's going on here?
Oh.
A date. Now, Dean, isn't it nice to, it is nice to tease a grown woman that way. I'm not teasing, I'm just asking if you want to go on a date with me again. Well then, I'd like that. Really? Okay, so why don't you meet me at noon on spring 4th at Fountain Behind the Inn? We'll get married on the one day, you know, season that Annette happened to be on the islands. But you won't attend the wedding, of course. That sounds fine, don't be late. At least it isn't too far away from where we are now. I mean, it's still, you know, a few in-game weeks, but it's not too far away. So it's manageable. I can't wait. They say we want to be travel, I want to get the unique dialogue before I wrap this up. We should give this street a cute name, like Songbird Lane or something. Are you eating properly? So you got to cook for yourself, so you can, or you can always eat a meal but cooked by a dead at the end. You eat your HP and RP recover and all your stats rise. Just make sure you eat even if it's something simple. I didn't realize stats actually get raised.
Oh. Now you and I are a couple. So why don't we do the things couples do?
I was waiting for this one. I got this one off screen, but you know, wanted it to be on the screen as well because, you know, next part they will get married. And the dialogue will
Things
change.
couples do. Like holding hands on dates and kissing?
They didn't hold hands on that date though. Nor did they kiss. Kissing, oh my, I guess at your age you're still interested in that kind of thing. Well,
I want you to kiss me.
ah. Aden. And as always, Lily.
I'm sorry. I feel really shy all of a sudden.
We can only kiss, you know, on the wedding and afterwards. Well, we will next time. Let's do it later. So that is that. It's like, you know, people will, you know, save their virginity until after they've married and stuff like that. It's like this game is doing that, but with a simple act of kissing and holding hands. It's like, yeah, we will only kiss once we're married. And, you know, sex is off the table, because, let's just face it, they would have to up the rating on this game if that was the case. It's like, obviously not show it or anything, but, you know, to imply it strongly happens, then they'd still have to up the rating. But this game, it's just like, oh yeah, they get married and they're just suddenly pregnant at some point. Of course, I'm not going to do that this time. As you can see, I didn't bother to buy the kid's crib and all that shit. Because it is way too long and tedious to have a kid in this game, so... For Lily, the next character as well, and Violet, no kids. They'll get married, and that'll be it. Move on to the next one. So this has been a long-ass video, but I hope you enjoyed. It was certainly interesting. I wasn't expecting that, like, for example, when you basically confess to her that you have that dramatic bit where she's like, turns you down at first. Until Aden makes that speech like, that is what your sisters want, shit like that. Wasn't expecting stuff like that, so it's kind of interesting. First time seeing all this dialogue stuff, because, as I said before, I only married Adets back in the day, and, you know, as I said, I dated Violet as well on a different save file, but it didn't even get to the first date, because I lost interest because how tedious the game is. So that's gonna do. I'm going to basically, on my own time, off screen until we get the 4th, which is around the 22nd, so bang on 2 weeks from now in game wise. So we have just one festival to go for all that, which is nice because it's easier that way. When there's too many festivals in between, it can get tedious. But you know, this part's already dragging on, so see you next time, babies. See you next time.